The Objective News Network. Drones and Intercepts, a dangerous game of cat and mouse. Hello, this is Hnatio reporting for the Objective News Network. Well, folks, some more scary news. A Russian Su-27 fighter jet touched the propeller of an American military drone over the Black Sea, making it unflyable. The Air Force was forced to crash the drone into the sea. A Pentagon spokesman called the incident reckless. Meanwhile, Germany and the United Kingdom scrambled fighter jets to intercept two Russian aircraft flying near Estonia late yesterday. The two Russian aircraft, a Russian Il-78 Midas refueling plane and an Antonov 148 military transport, failed to contact authorities as they approached NATO airspace. For the very first time, the United Kingdom and Germany had to team up to conduct a joint air intercept under the NATO Treaty Alliance. Ever since the Cold War, intercepts have been happening, with one side testing the other side's military readiness and will. There's what the military calls a routine intercept, like the ones that happen, on average, about 6 times every year over international waters near Alaska. And then there are ones that happen when things like a U.S. MQ-9 Reaper drone aircraft, while still in international waters over the Black Sea, gets too close to an area declared by the Russians to be off limits to the U.S., like the Crimea in the middle of the Ukrainian war. A dangerous cat and mouse game of war that seems to be escalating, not only with the Russians in Europe and the Crimea, but also with the Chinese in the South China Sea. Remember last December when a Chinese Navy J-11 fighter jet flew within 20 feet of the nose of an RC-135 River joint? A U.S. Air Force reconnaissance plane with about 30 people on board? In response, the RC-135 had to take evasive maneuvers to avoid a collision, according to U.S. military officials. Again, the U.S. aircraft was in international airspace over the South China Sea and was lawfully conducting routine operations, according to a U.S. military spokesperson. But the big difference is that it had 30 live human beings on board. Certainly a war in the making. So what do we do about it? Well, the underlying rule in this game of cat and mouse seems to be to keep out of the other guy's airspace. But in the case of the Russian takedown of our MQ-9 Reaper, we were in international airspace, right? It seems with the advent of drones, the rules are changing. It appears to the Russians, anyway, that it's okay to bring down U.S. unmanned drones. Well, the next step in the evolution of drones is to protect the propellers, to keep Russians from sticking their noses of their Su-27 fighter jets up the arse end of our MQ-9 propellers. Great idea, right? I think we should all become national defense contractors. I hear there's a lot of money in it. It is what it is for March 17, 2023. Thank you for joining us. Please subscribe and let your family, friends, and colleagues know about us. We're here at ONN to bring you a different twist to the news. This is Hnatio for the Objective News Network. We'll see you the next time, and thank you.